Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing. In this part, we're gonna head down to the ocean to fish, to catch ourselves an ancient legend of the sea. So as always, we begin our day here at Tom Nook's to check out his selection of items, and while I actually have all of those shirts already, and hey, that's a pretty cool table right there. Kinda reminds me of the Pokemon Lotad, so I think that's pretty cool. Now, I'd say my main purpose for being here, though, is to purchase an umbrella. And it's not necessary to buy an umbrella, it's mostly just an aesthetic thing. So, I don't know, I figure why not immerse myself in this world and buy myself an umbrella to protect my 7-ball shirt, which I would like to replace with something today. And it's a shame Tom didn't have any new clothes for me, but hopefully the dump does. It usually does, it's a pretty common throwaway item. And there we go, something pink. So we'll see if it matches. And wow, a violin? Really? Somebody's gonna throw that away? Well, it's mine now. So I say we talk to Lucky to start things off for animals today. Oh man, so uncool. I got completely soaked in the rain and now my duds are ruined, ouch. I have this problem with opening umbrellas, so I always end up getting soaked. It's really lame. Oh, poor Lucky. I guess he's not so lucky there. I guess we're not lucky either because he doesn't have a job for us. But hey, at least Billy's here. Oh, look at all the mud, dagnabbit. Hey, so what can I do for you, Eric? I'm bored, Billy. Talk to me. Oh man, my arms are so sore. I've been working out a lot lately, dagnabbit. Yeah, I've been thinking. I think Dagnabbit might be going out of style. Oh no, I love Dagnabbit. No, I don't think the chicks dig it either. Dagnabbit, man, I said it again. Eric, you gotta help me. I need a good line to use on the girls here, Dagnabbit. Dang it. Well, now we get to change Billy's catchphrase. So I think this will suffice quite nicely. Okay, let me try it on for size. Marry me, Sacca Gucci. Whoa, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna be so popular. Well, I'd say my work here is done. So nearby we have Monique running around the place. A good evening to you. It's been raining all day, hasn't it? How very dreary. I wonder if it'll perhaps be sunny tomorrow. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? Give me some work, Monique. Oh my, I just had something for you, but I'm afraid it's been taken care of. Maybe next time. Well, that's alright. Allie is nearby, so let's see if she needs anything. Why, Eric, how are you this blustery evening, Greg? The rain just keeps falling. Honestly, it's enough to make a girl sick, Greg. I love how extra Allie seems to be all the time. So give me a job, Allie. Oh, of course. What excellent timing on your part. I want you to go over to Coco's house and get me my precious Game Boy. You know, I'm always happy to get a Game Boy for these animals here. I love seeing that thing. So yeah, we'll do it. And Coco's not that far away either. And it also allows us to really enjoy this nice stroll in the rain. I really love the rain so much. But it doesn't look like Coco loves the rain that much because she's going inside. So, you know, it's funny that she is going inside when we need to see her because it seems like she's always inside of her house. And she even mentioned that to us at one point. But, oh, Eric, you came all the way in here to see me, Doyoing. So what can I do for you, Doyoing? I'm picking up Coco. Ta-da, here it is, the Game Boy. Take good care of it, Doyoing. And tell Allie thanks so much for letting me borrow it. Well, that's a little pleasant exchange there. I love that. I know it's a lot of work, but I'm counting on you, Doyoing. So I'd imagine we're not going to be getting anything all that extravagant for doing this because it was a really short little quest here, getting this Game Boy. So let's see, thank you very much. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm so grateful to you, Greg. You must let me thank you. Will this stationery do? Yeah, there it is. But I'm not going to complain about this paper getting all soggy and whatnot because I'll put it to good use. So I'm going to ignore Camafrog and his stupid MVP shirt. And I'm going to talk to a more pleasant animal with Emerald here, who's going inside, which you would think that since it's raining, the frog animal would want to stay out some more. But I guess Emerald's a bit of an early snoozer, so that's why she's in here. Good evening. It's gotten pitch dark outside, hasn't it? It's kind of strange, but I find it hard to sense the flow of time while I'm indoors, Greg. So what can I do for you? What's up, Emerald? What are you doing in here? Eric, you've been so busy collecting furniture, I'll bet you've never got any wallpaper or carpeting, huh? That's no good. You have to coordinate your whole room, Greg. She has a point there. Well, lucky for you, I've got a citrus carpet and some plaster wall with me. I'll let you buy either one for 13,027 bells. That is insanely overpriced. And I don't think I want either one of those. I don't need it. That's a lot of money. What? You don't like either of them? No, I mean, I like them. It's just, I don't like the price. Well, good luck finding something better, Greg. I think the life lesson here is that even with a good friend like Emerald, you still want to maintain some form of self-respect. I mean, that was a lot of money for such common items like that, so, Emerald's awesome, but that was a bit too much for me there. But here's Twiggy. Hey there, evening. I was just thinking, for snails, this miserable rain must be like the best thing ever, Cheapers. I think maybe I'm a little jealous of those snails. Honestly, I could relate to those snails because I love the rain. There's nothing quite like coffee indoors while it's raining outside. Anyway, she says, I just want to sleep all the time at this time of year, Cheapers. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the weather is so nice. I just want to lay in the sun all day long. Well, you're gonna struggle with that one today, Twiggy. I was about to call her Cheapers, because, yeah, that sun ain't coming back anytime soon, which is a good thing, I think, because we're gonna be doing a lot of fishing later in this part of the island. And hey, I like how Sable's didn't like messing around with that design that's hung up right there. Oh, Eric, it's very nice to see you. I'm busy as usual, but I'm sure you can see that without me having to point it out to you. Oh no, no, I'm not creating anything of my own. I wish. I'm just making all the usual stuff like I'm supposed to. All of these are going straight to Tom Nook's shop. Oh, that's cool backstory. That's cool lore. The problem is, he sells them so cheap, it doesn't matter how much I work, we just don't make much money. He may seem innocent, but that Nook is one ruthless business raccoon. Oh well, that's business. Interesting stuff here. Sis, don't say stuff like that. You sound like you're sitting on your quills wrong or something. Seriously, I don't like it when you go off on Nook like that. He does pay us. Really, he does. It's not my fault if old Nook gets mad again because of your yapping about money. Really? That's scary. Indeed it is. Tom Nook getting mad about money. I just don't want to witness that. I caught a snail. Hey, this isn't a bug. It was funny that we catch that right next to Twiggy's house, considering she was talking about that today. But anyways, I'm doing my fishing business now, and hey, look at this. We have a special character. Again, it's Gulliver. What the? Oh yeah, I slipped and fell off the boat again. Oh, I love Twiggy in the background. What I mean to say is, it was pirates or sharks again, something like that. What do you mean, are you a real sailor? Of course I'm a real sailor. Would I dress this way if I weren't? Although, it is a pretty cute outfit, isn't it? Well, that's not why I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it because it is part of a time-honored tradition. We sailors are a proud and noble breed, men of the sea, rough and rugged, with an impeccable fashion sense. But that doesn't enter into it. Oh, so you're sorry now? Forget about it. Put your mind at ease. Yes, let's move on. You saved my life, and I must thank you for saving me. Oh, well, that's cool. I bartered this off a seedy-looking merchant when I was visiting a far-off port town. Okay, so repeated dialogue from this point. But we're getting an item from Gulliver, so I'll be showing that off later when we go back to our house. Ooh, yes! It only took 15 minutes. That's not half bad for this. Would you look at that? I caught a living fossil. I didn't know they really existed. So let's take this and the snail right on over to the museum. So we're gonna kick things off by donating the snail to Blathers to see if there's anything special he says about it. Yes indeed. That's a snail if I'm not utterly mistaken. No, that's not necessary. Please, I must insist we leave it in the container. Protocols, you see, what? I have to say that I am not overly fond of insects. I quite simply do not like touching them. Bit of a typo there. Snails are not insects. Snails are members of the mollusk family. They are related to oysters, clams, and more obviously to slugs. It's a well-known fact. You can't pick your relatives. Snails have soft bodies which are protected by hard shells, and their eyes are on the tips of their tentacles. Ew, that's pretty gross. I've pondered from time to time, if one pulled a snail from its shell, would it then become a slug? Ugh. The very thought of touching that slimy, mucus-covered body, most foul, utterly nauseating. But I digress. You know, I have to agree with Blathers' sentiment towards insects. I'm not a fan myself. In fact, I despise insects. But let's donate the Coelacanth now and see what he has to say about this behemoth. Indeed, a Coelacanth, I believe. Oh my goodness, glorious. Seen in this light, of course, it's quite a grotesque beast, and yet it does have a certain peculiar allure, what? You may rest assured that we shall treat it with much affection and respect, what? My word as a gentle owl. So now that we have that taken care of, let's talk to one of the animals that lives around here. And hey, it's Hector, so perfect. Yo, even in there, sup, Kuha. The rain's sort of a downer, but it's so good for the trees and flowers and grass and mushrooms. Hey, so what can I do for you, Eric? I'm just here to chat, Hector. Talk to me. I love rainy nights, Kuha. Oh, so do I. They fill me with anticipation, like the night before a big tournament. Isn't it exciting? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, let's agree with them there. You do? You understand? Oh, that's amazing. You're the first one to ever take me seriously. Thanks, buddy. Well, I love that. So something I wanted to talk about real quick is flowers in this game. Once flowers have been planted, you have no way of moving them. So you can only dig them up or run over them to destroy them to get rid of them. And it's kind of a bummer because, you know, it's like I'd like to move these flowers somewhere else instead of destroying them. But, you know, that's just kind of what we gotta do. I love Billy just running around the place like that. What a maniac. He's testing out his catchphrase around Emerald, I guess. So Nook's turnip prices weren't very good because, you know, today's Monday, so you really shouldn't have high expectations for Monday's roll of turnip prices. But since we've checked that, we can now, I'd say, wrap up this part. And we've done a lot today, you know. We've got a couple new creatures to add to the museum, and we got a couple new pieces of furniture that we put in our house. So the main one, I'd say, is this Statue of Liberty we got from Gulliver, and then this violin. You know, that violin playing the town tune sounded a lot like Wind Waker's music. So I think that's pretty cool, so we'll keep the violin around for a little while. But that completes today's part. Tomorrow, I have no idea what we're going to do. And I think that's okay, because I didn't know what I was going to do today until I saw that it was raining. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But one thing I do know is that tomorrow is going to be a good day. So until then, I will see you next time.